what's written, that the elect is going to prevail, and the wicked of our people, 2/3 of wicked of our people, and the wicked Edomite is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It seemed like a tall hill to climb, but you know.
But he's going to knock it down.
Oh, hell yeah.
But our Lord, Yahweh Shemel, because their power is great. He's going to knock it out in an hour, right? It's going to change hands in an hour.
Great riches.
Yep. It says, verse 27, I'll read down 28 to 20. So, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great. They waxen rich. They are waxing fat. They shine. They overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless.
It's like the more wicked they are, the more successful they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They're going in on
Esau will give you a man. He'll pull you up there, but it's if you're willing to, how much you're willing to sacrifice.
You gonna play ball?
What you're willing to do for him.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And it doesn't matter, like, and I can go for the music, entertainment world, and the sports world,
Hollywood,
or even in religious world.
Hey, we just saw they came Tyrone. They kept the worst niggas in the neighborhood, kept them cloned up.
They kind of recycle them.
They just keep recycling them. Make sure that bad element was in the neighborhood. And he never actually explained that. So I'm only allowed to keep my neighborhood fucked up.
When you think about it, it's, you know, you had a generation of gangbangers in the 80s and the 90s maybe. You know, you think, okay, when these niggas die off, you know, the neighborhood will be better and we'll have some good seeds in there. Like, nah, Esau, he keeps that wicked generation of Jake, you know, recycled in the neighborhood.
And they're getting worse.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. They worse than it was in the 80s and the 90s. These niggas fucking wild.
No street rules.
It's just...
There's no honor, none of that, man. There's no respect.
Niggas do what they want.
Their elders, you know, they out here robbing women with their baby in their hands.
Rolling up on elderly women, withdrawing cash out at the ATM.
Yeah, they don't. God, yeah, their own. Like, it could be their own grandmother, you know, type shit. Like, you robbing that. You're robbing her gun. You know how fucking diabolical you gotta be to do some shit like that?
Stealing out our purse is bad enough. You niggas exactly point a gun out of me. It's crazy. Did I hit that head a little more? They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord Yahweh? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? Hey,
right
we know better. Okay.
Right now, this is the time where the Lord is going to start visiting you. He's already visiting Jake. He's picking up certain Jakes one by one. Certain rappers are going out, you know, athletes, entertainers, okay, and random niggas out in the streets. He's already picking them off, but he's gonna start visiting Jake by the masses, man. In large numbers.
That's what I hate to say it like that. That's what we wait.
Well, yesterday that could be considered a mass shooting.
Yeah, it's like 3.
I seen an article where they said mass shooting, but it ain't gonna make big news because ain't no Edomites got killed.
I need mass. I need thousands.
Yeah,
I think they say around 4 people.
Yeah.
There's 4 people that's been hit. That's considered a mass shooting.
Right.
I saw one
with the gun.
I saw one yesterday. I forgot to share it. It was in Cali. 4 people got killed, and 6 others were injured. Shooting.
Oh, that was a motorcycle gang in Irvine.
You heard about it, right?
Yeah, that was a motorcycle.
See, like, these things are just happening left and right all over this country, man.
Right now, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 7 people.
They just don't.
Yeah.
They don't report on them. Because there's no shock value. There's nothing. There's no that word. There's this word sensationalism, man.
It's not sensational.
You know?
Yeah. You know, like if out of all the shootings or incidences that are happening, if mainstream media is choosing to focus on one particular story, you better believe there's some type of ulterior motive behind it. There's an agenda that they're running. There's some type of psyop, and they're trying to distract you from something bigger. You know, it goes like that every time, man. Like the ones that they decide to focus on, it's always one that has some. They want to bring up their political affiliation. You know, who they vote for, what their religious belief is. You know, what that person was up to, what he was posting on social media before he was influenced to go out and commit this act.
It's always a manifesto.
And there's always a manifesto. Just conveniently, oh yeah, we found this manifesto.
That whole moment that he laid out there.
And then they get to just bring out propaganda.
They got a
squad. You know?
No way, bro.
So what could they use? Gun control. Gun laws. Oh, we didn't see that coming, right? We need to regulate what people can be registered for with weapons and what type of weapons can be registered.
Trying to get they say they're trying to get rid of the semi-automatic, and that's the first step. And then the next step, they're going to try to get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
You know.
And then, we need to also regulate the censorship of social media.
Yep.
We need to crack down even further. We need to crack down on who gets access to the internet. That's what it's going to get. They're going to tighten things up, man. All they need is these type of events to consecutively go down. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. See, they're going to push this out as another typical white supremacist attacked and killed some black people. You know, another racially motivated incident to stir up, Esau and Jake and this and that. We just had the incident in Montgomery. So that's we're gonna focus on that aspect of it. But this is the angle we gonna come with. Yeah, we need to get rid of guns. We need to make sure people don't have, certain people don't have access to weapons.
That's part of the image of the beast, the New World Order. Hey, we want to unarm the public.
Yep.
Disarm the public.
Just like in the mother countries.
Australia, they had a big disarming of the public, where you may have some that still got them, but they took a lot of their guns away. And the way how they do it, they say, like remember I was back in the day, I know you remember in LA where they say, oh, bring your guns down here, no question.
For the peace treaty.
For the peace treaty and shit. Right. They're gonna have people voluntarily do it, and then eventually they're gonna go in your house. Yeah. Say, okay, so and so, John Smith has a registered firearm. All right, that's the next house. Yep. They're gonna go door to door, even if you ain't.
John Smith, Pookie, Ray, they gonna hit all of these. Little Joker Loke or whatever the fuck it is.
Joker Loke.
All of them.
Yeah, yeah, but see, Esau, he has everything in place because while he's doing his dirt, he got these sellouts that helps assist him. You got your paid actors and crisis actors. You got people that's in on all these schemes that Esau's running, and he be using our people for the most part. Watch they had that what's that nigga, that bald head, mumble mouth Trump. I won't be surprised if he comes out for this.
Where was you at when the chair was out, bro?
Yeah.
Where was you at with the chair?
Yeah, man.
Hey, it could have been a nigga moment.
Yeah, right.
Good thing police right there. But you're gonna have a nation of, I don't know the little nigga. Remember the little nigga in Birth of a Nation that went told Esau?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a nation of niggas like that. That that see this devil going down, and they're gonna do any and everything to try to, to stop it and lift this devil back up.
Oh yeah, look, when you had rebellion, you always had the symbols that they had Stockholm syndrome. Mm-hmm. So anytime Jake was plotting to rebel against the slave master, you always had that motherfucker that's gonna run and go and tell the master, because he know he's gonna get some type of incentive for it.
and they all in the little meeting. They know how they had a meeting. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna go here, and this nigga's, you know, got everything. Listen to everything, and then what he do? All right, this is what we're gonna do. Meet back here at 12 o'clock at noontime. This nigga go tell master.
I got a precept. Galatians 2, and you got it? Oh,
I'll read it for you, bro. What is it?
Galatians 2 and 4.
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 2, and verse 4. And because of false brethren unawares brought in who came in privately to spy out our liberty, which we had in Mashiach Yahushua, that they might bring us into bondage.
Yeah, in this truth, you're gonna have spies, man. Spies for the so-called white man.
Yeah.
You know, so you got spy Sambo, Coon, Steffens. You know, you're gonna even have them in the truth.
Yep.
You know.
And if there is spies in the camps, right? What are they gonna go and tell Esau? What? All we do is
they over there praying.
all we do is talk about the scriptures when we're together.
Yeah.
We're not. Hey, I don't know about other groups, right? But as far as GMS, we're not talking about getting weapons, you know, and going out. So what are these spies gonna tell on us? Nothing. It's gonna be so Esau's gonna have to raise up a false report,
Yep.
a false accusation.
They say, I'm trying to think where it's at, but it says, giving no occasion against the church. The ministry be not blamed. I think it's Colossians.
No. 2 Corinthians? Yeah. 2 Corinthians 3.
He could have agent provocateurs, you know, certain individuals infiltrated in that are not about the truth, and they'll go out there and commit some heinous crime.
Yeah. There'll be someone that may follow
You know what
us,
I'm saying?
that may, say the name Yahweh Bashem outside, and they come to camp, and next thing you know, they out doing some nigga shit, and but all you see is them at camp maybe reading the precept. You go, well, they're gonna group them with those guys, knowing that, yeah, we may have thought that was a brother, but at the end of the day, he may be a spy. Who obviously was a spy. So shit like that's gonna happen, and we just gotta be prepared. We can't, try to go, let's go find this brother. And hey, we knew, hey, they didn't see Yahushua.
Yeah.
You think Yahushua said, he killed Judas Iscariot with words. He didn't go, let's go fuck this nigga up. He was just like, okay.
Judas
Hey,
finished himself.
he knew already. He told him, hey, don't you got something to do?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like it, bro. Y'all got it.
No, that's exactly right. I was thinking about, I saw the, I don't know.
Somebody get First Maccabees 11.
Where he said,
Matter of fact, going to GNT though.
the mask, I forgot which actress had it on, but she had that the mask that looked like other people. She was talking with the mask on, and in the middle of her talking, she took her hands under her shirt, pulled the mask off. It was like her whole upper body covered.
Say it again.
It was a mask, but it was like a whole prosthetic of the upper body. She pulled that whole shit off. She was a known actress. I had a dig, but it might be a big.
Was it a movie?
Nah, she was talking.
She was talking?
Yeah. I gotta find it, but I mean, titties the whole nine under there, bro. There's everything on.
They have their deep fake, where they can put your face into a different body through a CGI.
They got those real life masks where
That's what I'm talking about.
remember that one they had the Jay and his mama turned him in because they had the mask that looked just like him.
Yeah.
But he wasn't even him. It wasn't even him.
Mission Impossible type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there.
Got that, bro?
First Maccabees 11, 1 and 11.
First Maccabees 11 chapter. Or 11. Yeah, 1. No, start at verse 18.
First Maccabees 11 and 18. It's in the GNT. 2 days later, Ptolemy himself died, and the troops he had left in the fortresses were then killed by the local citizens. So in the
Hey,
year,
you know what? Start up because we got to